to the 3,000 people a month that send me, emails, there's just no way we could do it. So as far as selling a product, we're selling a product to continue the information source, to continue it going out. It's not making huge profits. I mean, by the time you spend airfare for my team, you've spent another $5,000 to go to one city. So I believe that, the argument by the few who scream the loudest saying that it's all about money is exactly that. You have to recognize who the screamers are and what their agenda is all about. I mean, we produced the book because people asked for it. We produced the programs because people asked us to do it. We go to conferences and speak because people request us to go. They want to listen to my truth. And I call it my truth because if I just say it's the truth, somebody wants to debate it. This is not a debate. Unless you were there at the same moment I was, you can't debate this. You weren't there. So I say it's my truth.
Let's go into the Ultra Royal, the exposure that was the result of that appearance in Ultra Royal in 2001.
In 2001, I was invited by Jaime Maussan to go to Mexico to talk, as I was told, to talk to the people of Mexico about what had happened in my experience. I had no knowledge of Mexico, very little knowledge of Mr. Maussan, other than he was a journalist who had a reputation of telling the truth, of getting information out to the public. My team did the research. We found that this would be possible. He invited us to go down to Mexico, and then we found out within a short time that we were going to be presenting this material not to an audience only, but that it was going to be carried live on a television program. This was a great opportunity to address millions of people versus hundreds. And I made the decision that I would in fact do this. At the time, we had no knowledge of the program, about what Otoroyo was. Only after doing the program was I told and informed that in fact it was much like The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, basically a variety musical interview show. Well, for this night that we were on this program, their format was completely changed. This became a serious interview, a serious opportunity to talk about what had happened to me and the events that transpired around my first encounter. I was under the impression that it was a local program. Local meaning within Mexico City and a small vicinity within that area. Well, I was wrong. I soon found out that it was a completely national program that was carried not only within all the borders of Mexico, but through the expansion of cable. It was also broadcast within the United States and in Canada as well, and many places in Europe. Now, the program was in Spanish, and I figured there would be a limited distribution of this program. Well, I was wrong again. The program aired in South America, Latin America, countries all over the world, Spain, Italy, everywhere in the United States that carried it on cable. Like I said, Canada. It transformed our issues and my case overnight. it became not only something that was broadcast by Art Bell and the internet, but it became truly international. And the response was overwhelming. I couldn't go anywhere without either being recognized or where people would come up to us, me and my team, and want us to talk with them personally about their own experiences, about the dynamics of having had these experiences. And I quickly learned how many more people all over the world had their own experiences as well. And this is what led me to where I am today. That led me to the path of talking to thousands and thousands of people who have had contact, who have asked me to continue to talk and to deliver my information, to tell them what I've found out, to create a network of exchange of information between contactees to try to build some understanding of where we're at in deciphering this information. Ultra Royal was a milestone. It was a godsend. And that's only due to the brilliance of Jaime Maussan. Truly an open-minded and legitimate journalist seeking the truth. But like we already know, there are those out there to destroy people's reputation, to silence the truth. With my case, with other cases that Jaime has worked on, he has been ridiculed, his character has been tromped on, his family has been harassed. It goes along with the territory. Not everyone likes to hear the truth. Not everyone wants this information out there. And I think he took a great risk to his own career and his own position within his own country to support me at a time where very few would have supported us and my team. And I really respect him for doing that. I think we all have a road, our own path that we have to forge in this information. Again, Mexico and Otro Rollo and the government of Mexico only has supported me over the years. They have become my new family, my new home, and I truly respect their culture, their honesty, and their hearts. So,
in our first interview in May, I didn't get a chance to reference Art Bell and what he's done for you. I would like to kind of just pay tribute to everything that he did to get your story out. I've been a big fan of Art's since the mid-90s, and when I went back over the documentary, I saw that I didn't even mention his name, and I kind of felt bad about that, so I kind of wanted to...
Art Bell is truly a pioneer in bringing out information about all kinds of paranormal and unusual subjects. Anybody who's ever listened to him for any amount of time realizes the quality of his broadcast ability and his expertise in being a great interviewer. He brings out the best and the worst under all types of diverse situations. He strengthened without fear of the interviewer ridiculing you while you're telling the story. He's been badgered, he's been beat up and harassed for bringing out information that wasn't in the best interest of some of the spin factories, some of the disinformation campaigns, and he personally has taken a lot of abuse for doing so. But I salute him